Alright, let us go to this tower. Let us make a little tour of this wonderful building, this monstrosity, or I would call it monstrosity. And this funny conglomeration of towers called the towel because it's funny. I would say we start at the bottom actually, and not the top where the storage is.
Okay, doggy.
Depends on where you want to start. I'm gonna go a little bit further because over here is a sign that goes to the towel. There are more of these. These go to all directions. For example, your kingdom, das Harfsche Königreich. And here you can already see one of the towers. If you would follow this path on foot, you'd get there a little bit slower than we do. So this here is a tower we will visit shortly. I want to show the main thing first. Oh, don't hurt yourself, please. Over here, this is the first building. Think of this as the construction site container. This is just where I had all my resources stored to actually build this thing, and this is where I lived until most of the parts were done. And conveniently, this here has a bed, and you don't even need rockets to get up the thing because there's a water elevator. And yeah, I just had to sleep because I was super tired. And yeah, this bottom area down here is fairly decorated. There is the dog from Loyal. And I'm just gonna, for the video, oh my god, the video, I'm gonna show this beautiful side of this. And also here, you could go...
There's a head in there.
Hmm?
There's a head in there.
Oh my god, there's another head in there. Oh my lord, ain't no way, bro. Oh my god. The best loyalist, you smell so bad. Down here is also the entrance to my mine. This goes down to an ancient city to hide -60 and to a trial chamber and a second trial chamber and a second ancient city if you go far enough in the tunnel. Yes, I did not explore those yet.
Near your iron farm.
Here we can see the base of the tower of the first, and a water elevator that conveniently goes up for anyone to pour, to have an elytra and a trident. Once we've reached this top up here, there is a beautiful sight. One side has water and goes down, and the other one has plants and goes upwards. Both have plants. There are 4 axolotls here. Very, very beautiful stuff, very diverse. This is a circle. Oh no, a circle in Minecraft. That's bad. I summoned Satan. So, where do you want to go first? You have 3 options. Oh, there's another skull. Are you mad? Let us collect this skull then. How are the axolotls still there? I don't know. They should have jumped off 10 times already. So, okay, I guess we went up here first. So, we couldn't really have gone any other way anyways because it didn't finish. This didn't grow far enough yet.
Another head.
Another one.
There.
Yeah, oh look. God, I see it now too. Okay, so if you go over to this here and remove the head, there are 4 heads up here. What the hell?
There. Oh yeah.
Bruh. This here is the grand meeting room, the place. Well, it isn't really a room, but it is the meeting table where actually 1 or 2 meetings have been held, short ones at least. And this has an astonishing view at a height of 158, and this is just,
oh look,
you can just look down everywhere. Oh, there's another one here. Are you brah? Loyal.
It's just so stupid that there's so many of them.
This is actually the funniest prank I've seen of him. Most other ones were bad. So yeah, this is the
brutal.
This is wonderful. You have water, everything, very chill, very good place to chill.
Yeah, I really do like this.
Thank you very much. So if we go down again, I would recommend jumping into the water or using your elytra and not falling onto a lily pad. Congratulations, you survived. Here in the same tower, I call this the silo or something. It's like a big tank.
This is your AFK one.
And this here is my AFK room. Also, yes, So this makes a sound when you go through it. And here you need to parkour. People cannot go in here if this is blown up. So, and there are also signs on the side. So this is pretty safe in case anything here gets blown up. So here we have the inside of this thing. All around there is not really much, except there being a light and a dark meeting room that were kind of made useless because later on I built the one on top. So here is a double like we're in a tower encapsulated, and then we have obsidian all around, and then we have a floating obsidian chamber with a bed in here, and this would in theory be my AFK room. And don't tell me there's another head. Oh my god. Thank you very much for helping me search these. And yeah, this is a very painful jump to do. And here you would land in here and could AFK here, but there's no reason to AFK here over the iron farm. But I just made this because anyone needs an AFK room in their base. It is very necessary.
I like.
Thank you. Oh, I have swift sneak. I could crouch to the middle, so because I crouched so fast. No way, you fell down too.
I did, yeah, I did.
Which side do you want to visit first or next?
Let's go over this way.
Okay, so if you would...
Oh, I fell down again.
If you look closely, but you really have to look close, you can see that there is a nether portal right here. And it has a very funny shape. That is because we have a mod that does that, and the chain is holding it from above. Yeah, this is very funny.
I do like that.
I love that mod. And actually, we don't have to crawl up there yet, because out here you...
Is that another head?
Where?
Is that another head?
Oh my god, the way, bro!
Is that another head? It's like a tour of your base, but instead it's just let's find all the heads around Pepone's base.
For real. Stay to the end to see how many heads we find. No. Okay, so over here.
Amount of heads in the comments below.
So over here we also have a parkour that people can take to get on top of the thing. Let's go on top of there with just the elytra first, because I can't be asked to do parkour. Actually, on top is not really much. Don't go into this hole, please. Do not. Yeah, on top actually is not much, but jump down, maybe use your elytra so you don't take fall damage. And we will enter this from the bottom, because this here is the grand PvP tower that actually a tournament was held. There should be a video. Loyal, yes, this were all the kills that have happened. Loyalist made a video on it. Sliceable may do one. I won't do mine because of time issues. Can't be asked. Yes, this is Dino Dam.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He's so inactive that you don't know him. That's crazy. So... So this has 3 arenas. The first one being very basic. It is just plain sumo ringer battlefield. This is just sword versus sword. Yeah, let's maybe not fight here. So if we continue upward, you look so funny with the mod I have. When someone's burning, they're like throwing their hands around. So this here is the funny arena. So here the people also had a shield and an axe, and parkour did not really get utilized, because if you jump up here,
you as cover.
Yeah, if you jump somewhere up, then you're pretty done for. And one time, Dino, I knocked Dino off the building. That was very funny. That was a mad epic kill. This here is the second arena. If we go up to the third arena, let me close the door over there. If we go up, there are... Oh, hello, Loyal. Do you want to join the tour or not?
Hi.
Hi.
I heard that one definitely was not live.
This here is the third layer where there was the axes and shields were removed, and there was a bow being used. And this is very, very fancy. The vertical elements were used a lot. The water was an absolute pain to fight in, but this arena is absolutely wonderful. And if I make a PvP arena again, I will do something similar to this, but more horizontal, so people can jump around more, and that was not very nice. So this here is the third and final arena of these.
I love this. This is really cool.
Thank you. So if we go out, you could either parkour or cheat with your elytra. We can go to the third part. Yeah.
I got it.
So either you parkour or you elytra. If you do this parkour, then you're very pro because you hit your head a ton of times. Or you use the vines. That works too. First off, here we have the path. Everything down here is soul soil, so I can run fast between my chests. And to the left here is the bed and the stone cutter and no, and all the crafting tables and an automatic smelter that actually has a ton of stuff in it. So there's also a brewing stand that I haven't really used yet so far. And here is an enchanter and anvils. And I found another Enderman head. And you might wonder what this water does and what this and this water do.
I am wondering what this water, yeah.
So this is basically you fly into it and you use your trident and you whirl yourself away.
Oh.
These are for the bottom ones as well. You just fly in and start whirling. Time to unmute Loyal. Oh my god, you're on the server. Let's go.
Hi.
Ohio. So over here is the place where shulker boxes can be placed and unloaded, and over here is the wall of heads and wall of trophies.
Unloaded?
Yeah, I just placed them here, and then it's just a place where I can place shulker boxes.
Oh, I see.
Usually I just place them here actually, so this is pretty useless. But these are heads, so you have your old head, Loyal's old head, Bonnie's head, and whatever the other person was called that was at the court. And Vow.
Oh,
who?
No, I said ow because I got hit.
Oh.
I forgot. Oh yeah, Ashy.
And then there's a very cool dragon head and some other rare heads, and the rest are down here. And actually I have 28 of these Enderman heads from the best loyalist. And here would be more trophies if there would be more events. I got this for doing... Oh, let's go! The best loyalist is here! So over here, this is the grand start system. I will maybe rework the way I do my start systems. I really like this, but sometimes some items are missing. But this is just... Down here, everything says where everything is, and this is just where the chests are. This right side are the specifics, and on the left side are all the bulk storages that I can add a lot of too. And this is basically the towel. I will, for the people that are, for the 1% of people that are still watching this video, I will give a nice view of
am I
this.
dancing to you?
Whole thing as a flying perspective, and whoopala, this is very funny. Yes, this here is the towel, and if you want to see the Enderman farm, which is gonna be the next thing, last thing, which you see on screen right now, was the iron farm right here. If you haven't seen that yet, watch that. If not, subscribe and see the Enderman farm. That is the next tour that I'm gonna upload on my channel whenever I get to it, which is probably soon. Alright, goodbye, have a good day.